Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dog 7 back here with another episode from the MLB The Show. This time it's the very first episode of the Tuesday Showdown. I just picked the best matchups of the week that happens on a Tuesday. Today we got the Pirates going against the Detroit Tigers at PNC. We got AJ Burnett on the mound. AJ Burnett looks like he had a hard luck loss his first time out, looking to avenge that, and hopefully his offense can get him some runs. Going against Justin Verlander, who seemed to have an atrocious outing in his first outing of the year for the Tigers. Tigers are sitting at 4-3 right now, game and a half out of the AL Central, and the Pirates are down in the cellar, tied with the Reds, 2 games out in the NL Central. So it should be a decent matchup. We got with AJ Burnett and Justin Verlander on the mound. Should be a good pitching matchup here. We're gonna go ahead and get into this game here. We're gonna be the Pirates, just because kind of want just something different. We're gonna go ahead and wear the whites here. We're home. I don't know why they had us wearing the grays, but we got AJ Burnett on the mound, and I'm pretty sure we're just gonna stick with this lineup here. What we got here, if your hitting coach is concerned about Josh Harrison's performance, his right-handers. You know what? I think we're gonna just stick with Josh Harrison in there. I'm not really sure what the weather was on this day, so let's go with partly cloudy. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve for the call, and I'll be back after this game.
Foul ground, Avila is under it, and they've done it! The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division!
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won.
First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Now from the home of the Pirates since 2001, a spectacular view there of PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Pirates. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. AJ Burnett will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Rajay Davis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh.
First pitch, 7:07.
Here's a 1-0. Right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First offering on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. First pitch coming. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Polanco is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
He's gonna go.
The 1-0 home. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here comes the 2-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
J.D. Martinez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Down and away, ball one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's the 1-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Ian Kinsler will dig in. And as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He waits. Now the pitch. And, oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
Alex Avila will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 3 runs already home here. Pitch on its way to Avila. Now he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Number 27 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Cespedes is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. A look here at the scouting report for the 32-year-old right-hander, as that'll give you an indication of the pitch types and relative speeds he'll be hitting moving forward. Josh Harrison will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. And that has certainly been the case these last few games.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Justin Verlander leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Verlander.
And here's the first pitch. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second. So he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
One down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two. Hit on the ground to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jose Iglesias will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera, number 392 of his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and you could hear the groans from here, emanating from both the stands and the pitcher's mound. This was actually much, much closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be fair easy. But you see it clank right off the foul pole, and that is a home run.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder number 52.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
And the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Now the 1-2. Got him.
He definitely needed that one after the 3-run home run. Don't get me wrong. He hasn't forgotten about it, but that's a good job of putting it behind you, getting back to the task at hand.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 6 and the Pirates nothing. Pedro Alvarez will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up, and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Well, I don't think you can fault the idea, at least. He's kind of trying to beat them at their own game. I think the phrase is, hey, hit them where they ain't. But wouldn't you know it? He sends this one right to the only guy on the left side of the infield.
Here's Neil Walker. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Number 27 will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Hey now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
(1-0). And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. One, 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ran that in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 home. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ian Kinsler is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For Detroit, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there but playable on the infield. Number 27 is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Nick Castellanos will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Alex Avila will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And that's another good pitch. Again, ideally, you want to get this guy so you have the pitcher leading off the next time around, but if you have to walk him and take your chances against the pitcher, so be it.
And a step off. Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
The 3-0 pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 6-0. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Standing in now, A.J. Burnett. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Now remember, this guy Iglesias missed all of 2014 with shin splints in both of his legs. Now he may not hit a ton, but when it comes to fielding the position, there are few better. And he's going to be a huge upgrade on the left side of this Tigers infield.
Here's Starling Marte. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Fouled back. Now the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the secret to his success really isn't that hard to figure. We'll keep the ISO camera on him as he's getting down the line, and you can see he just uses that speed to leg this one out.
Josh Harrison stands in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
From the stretch, this ball will be chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Justin Verlander will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
35. Justin Verlander.
Now here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at one. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Rajay Davis now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Jose Iglesias will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now here it comes. Now a swing on the first pitch as he sends this one out to the second baseman, Kinsler. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes a throw to first for the out.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to...
And now a pitch on the way. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 18, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Now the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ready with another 2-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club up big, it's 6-zip. Miguel Cabrera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Miguel Cabrera.
Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. On the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swing by Cabrera and a ball hit on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Yoenis Cespedes will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's the first offering.
Swing better.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Let's go.
1-0 pitch now.
Swing and a miss.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
In there, 2-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 2-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will not have time to recover at short. That's an infield single.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Here we go. Turn 2.
And here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 home to Kinsler. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A 2-1 offering. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Number 27 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Gregory Polanco will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. That misses 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Nick Castellanos will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Alex Avila will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Fouled straight back. Pitch on its way to Avila. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Justin Verlander will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward right center. Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-0. Corey Hart is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. The pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Starling Marte will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. Throw won't get him.
This is an excellent chance now to get on the board for the first time. They get a man up to third here on the triple, and with only 1 out, we'll have a couple of shots here to get him in.
Josh Harrison will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Davis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the triple, then on the very first pitch, here comes the sacrifice fly to get him home.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. Tigers lead this one 6-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. James Taillon is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
James Taillon.
Rajay Davis will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that is going to be a base hit.
Oh, and this ball's center cut right here. He got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a 1-out single.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch to him. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. Career home run number 393, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
J.D. Martinez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
And when a pitcher's in trouble out there, don't get him out of it by going after pitches that aren't good to drive. I mean, you're playing right into his hands when you go after slop like that.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First offering on the way. Out of play. 2 out with the man at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Come on, let's do it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the Pirates 1. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Here's Neil Walker. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, with a right-handed hitter up there, the outfield's going to swing just a few steps towards the pull side. And this looked like nothing more than an easy fly ball off the bat, but it became pretty apparent that nobody was going to catch this ball. And boy, he didn't miss getting that thing out of here by a whole lot.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Now the 1-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Nick Castellanos will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Antonio Bastardo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 59, Antonio Bastardo.
Nick Castellanos will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Ball 2.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
What can he do here? 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Alex Avila will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Keep that runner off second base.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And the runner will score from first.
Well, that's a funny part about baseball. Every day brings you a new game. Yesterday, these guys looked lost. couldn't buy a run. Tonight, they've got runs coming out of their ears.
Justin Verlander will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-0. In the air to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, you may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Miguel Cabrera stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Here's a 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Alvarez will put this one away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Detroit is out in front, 10-1. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game the 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Willie Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Willie Garcia.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Here's one hit towards the hole. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Willie Garcia has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
First pitch coming. Starling Marte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch coming. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Avila will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Charlie Morton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yoenis Cespedes will step in, a base hit in his last time.
For Detroit, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. And This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Nick Castellanos will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2 from the stretch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Now another 0-2. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Here's Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Andrew McCutchen started off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
First pitch coming. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last 2 pitches.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
He's been able to get outs when he needs it with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Here's Neil Walker. Lined hard towards short. Throw on to first will take care of them, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 10-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line.
Well, yeah, that was not the game that I had envisioned there. That was supposed to be more of a pitcher's duel. Definitely didn't turn out to be a pitcher's duel as the Tigers romped and stomped all over me 10-1. Miguel Cabrera put up 6 ribbies in that game. Just a food for thought there. Had Miguel Cabrera not been playing, that would have not been as bad as it was. They would have won 4-1, but he obviously came to play and he put up those 6 RBIs. Yes, that's about all I have to say on that. Verlander I just couldn't figure him out. Just too good. He put the pitches where he wanted to every time. Every pitch that I hit was his pitch. None of them were mine, with the exception of the Starling Marte triple, but that was it. So yeah, thanks guys for watching the Tuesday Showdown. Too bad it wasn't too much of a showdown today. Hopefully next game will be. I haven't decided which one it's going to be next week, but I will let you know on one of our later videos, whether it's one of the Road to the World Series episodes or King Ross will let you know in the Saturday Showcase. One of the two. But you know, I'm happy to have you guys watching. Thanks guys. Be sure to check out all of our series here on Life of Raw Sports Gaming here on Twitch. Follow us here on Twitch, and then also feel free to subscribe to us on YouTube as well at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then also don't forget to check out Cherry Weevil Gaming on YouTube as well. I got a good buddy of mine that does it. Puts up a lot of decent videos. So give him a look, and then don't forget King Rouse still doing his NBA playoffs on King Rouse 21 on Twitch. He will have more games for you tomorrow, so check those out tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night. Keep it real.